Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm making this video for you guys because, as promised, I will be telling you guys about some of the things that I've noticed post-surgery. Some of these things I was expecting, some of these things I was not expecting at all. And quick disclaimer, as usual, everyone's body reacts differently to surgery. I'm just going to tell you about my personal experiences and some of the things that some people have told me along the way as well. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below with any questions that you may have, and also follow me on Instagram. And let's get right into the video. Before I forget, let me tell you guys my stats. So surgery date was December the 9th 2020, and I was 108 kg, and today it's the 3rd of February and I'm currently 94 kg. So I've lost a total of 14 kg, and that's around like 30 pounds I believe, and I am now 7 weeks post-op. It's a lot of numbers, but yeah, I'm gonna get right into this video, guys. The first thing that I have noticed post-surgery is that I have been walking around like a pregnant lady, and I say this because my nose, I don't know what is going on, but I smell everything. I got a big nose and it's not big for nothing, but now I smell absolutely everything. It's absolutely crazy. It can be things that smell good, things that smell bad. I will be the first one to smell it. Sometimes it is annoying, I'm not going to lie, but I'm getting used to it, I think. I don't know, like, has anyone experienced this where they like kind of close their nose without closing their nose? I try my best not to smell things, but yeah, my sense of smell is now insane. I don't know if any of this makes sense. If you've had this surgery done, please let me know down below if you experienced this, or you know anyone that has experienced it as well, because I just think it's crazy and I never came across it while I was doing my research, yeah, before surgery. Okay, so the second thing that I have noticed post-surgery, ooh, girl, sit up. Sorry, I've got a really bad habit of slouching. I'm really trying. Anyway, the second thing that I've noticed post-surgery is that this is kind of crazy, but sometimes you will forget that you have had surgery. And I know that sounds crazy because now your stomach is like this big, and when you eat a few spoons you get full. But you know, for example, you know the saying, your eyes are bigger than your belly? Well, this happens quite a lot because sometimes your brain and your stomach are not working together, and once you've healed, rude. Well, once you've healed and you've done all of that healing process, say for example, like when I was 2 weeks post-op, oh, I remembered, I knew that I had had surgery, but now 7 weeks post-op, I don't feel anything. I can't feel my stomach or any of the stitches. Everything's healed. I sometimes forget that I've had surgery. So when I say this, basically what I mean is, you may have the idea or the cravings or the feelings to go and eat something that you're maybe not supposed to, or for example, you'll go, oh, so noisy, or when you're putting your food, you may put a lot more than you're actually able to eat. Things that I've done to kind of like cut this whole cycle of me forgetting that I've had surgery is meal prepping. Definitely helps because you know what you're gonna eat and you know how much you're gonna eat. Also, another thing is your cutlery and the plates and bowls that you use. This really does make a massive difference, and it's really helpful for me because when I'm at home, I basically use like these little bowls. They're kind of like kiddie bowls, but they're probably like palm size, and I make my food and put them in there. That way I know how much I'm eating. I'm not wasting food as well, because obviously if you get full, you're not going to be able to eat the rest of it. And also I have these spoons at home that my mum bought a while ago. They're smaller than your average spoon, so I'm able to control how much I actually eat and I don't overeat. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Overeating is not fun at all. Some people throw up, some people have pain, some people have discomfort. Some people have like a buildup of gas. It's just really, really not nice. So controlling your portion sizes is so important. Anyway, after the whole rant, let me go on to the next thing. Just like I just said, you forget that you've had surgery. Sometimes you also forget to eat or drink, or eat and drink, because you are full from your previous meal or your previous snack. Could be a shake, it could be food, whatever it is. Sometimes you will actually forget to eat. In the beginning, I used to forget to drink so much, and because you've now had the surgery and your stomach is so little, you can't eat and drink and chug water down like you used to. And this is coming from a person that loves water. Like, I absolutely love water. Something that really did help me was actually setting alarms to make sure I was getting in enough water and liquids as possible. And I've got to put this in there before I actually do forget. Some people think that this surgery is an easy fix. You got weight loss surgery, you're going to lose all of this weight. But that's not actually necessarily the case. It is actually possible for some people to either gain weight or just like stay at the same weight because they are not following the correct meal plan. I know a lot of people do judge and say, oh, she just got surgery, she took the easy way out. No, it is a whole new lifestyle. So make sure you are creating a routine for yourself and your body will get used to it. I just went on a whole tangent, but basically sometimes you forget to eat and you need to create some kind of routine, okay? All right, next one. If you watch my videos already, you know that I have no shame. Sometimes your stomach could just be growling for no reason, absolute no reason. It's so damn cheeky, but yeah, I think I'm used to it now. It's crazy. So it doesn't matter if you're eating, drinking, chilling, your stomach could just start bubbling, growling, making all of these noises, and it's not only you that can hear it. People around you can hear it. So not only does it just growl, but also, say for example you're drinking. I think this one, drinking and eating, this one's like only I can hear it. So I can hear everything that goes down. It's like a little blender inside. It's so weird, but I think it's kind of cool. Your body's talking to you. But the growls, for sure, sometimes it can be really loud and other people around me can hear it. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't know if this lasts forever. Anyway, on to the next one. Some people have hiccups all the time. I don't have hiccups all the time, but I do know that when I'm eating and, for example, I'm full, I don't throw up at all. I've only thrown up once, like I've mentioned before in my last video. By the way, if you haven't watched my 2 previous videos on my VSG journey, I think you actually should check those out. They're pretty informative. Anyway, back to that. So when I get full, when I'm eating, I literally will start hiccuping. It's so weird. It doesn't last for a long time, probably like a minute, but that's when I know, girl, put the spoon down, put the plate down, you're done. After that, yeah, anything else could happen, and I'm not trying to chance it. I don't want to overeat, so I know when hiccups come, I'm done. This is for people who are considering doing the surgery, or who have had the surgery already and still like watching other videos. But it's so important to take your multivitamins. Like, I can't stress this enough. It's so important. Obviously your stomach is so small now and we're already not getting enough nutrients as it is, so multivitamins are so important. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a student nursing associate practitioner, so I have a day at university now online due to COVID, but I'm actually working in a hospital now twice a week, but they're very, very long hours, so 12 hours a day. My days are very, very long. So I would say my first week at the hospital, the day after, I was absolutely exhausted. I was at home, I was like literally in bed all day because obviously I was tired. I'm not gonna lie, I was super duper tired, and that is the first day post surgery that I had forgotten to take my multivitamins. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being honest, before surgery I did have multivitamins, but I would forget. I'm not the best with tablets, but I've been really good since surgery. I just forgot that one day, and when I tell you my body felt that difference, it was insane. I felt so bad. had zero energy, and then something like clicked in my brain, girl, take your multivitamin. And as soon as I took it, I'm not even joking, the moment I took it I felt so much better. So yeah, literally taking your multivitamins is actually very, very, very important. It's gonna sound like I'm getting all deep, but I need to say this because it's really important. So if you are thinking about getting the surgery, if you've had the surgery done already, you most likely, and I'm saying most likely, but it's like 9 times out of 10 have an issue with food. You are overweight. There's no nice way of saying this, but yeah, you are overweight and you most likely have an issue with food. For me, I did have an issue with food where sometimes I would binge eat, and then other times I would literally not want to eat anything because I would feel bad for eating so much. It was just a mad, like, whatever. It was a mad roller coaster with me and food, and this was over a period of years. But what I wanted to say is that I advise anyone that is getting this surgery to sort out, I don't know if I want to say sort out your issues with food, but definitely speak to someone. I don't know if it needs to be therapy, I don't know if it needs to be a dietitian, but you do need to make sure you're speaking to someone to kind of deal with your issue with food and learn how to manage it, and your consumption, or like the times of day that you're eating. There's so many things that you can do to improve your relationship with food. And like I said already a million times, this surgery is not an easy fix, so you do need to sort out that before you do have surgery. For example, over here in the UK we have the NHS, so some people do have the surgery through the NHS, and there are steps that you need to take before you even qualify for getting surgery. For me, I didn't. I went private. I went to Turkey and used Clinic Hub, UK bariatric. My experience was good, but anyway, I didn't necessarily take those steps before I had surgery, so I didn't deal with my issue with food before I had surgery. Your brain and your stomach don't work very well together, so you will forget that you've had surgery. And sometimes you may want to go and eat a lot, you may want to go and eat the wrong thing, and then as soon as you do, you will feel sick. Like, you'll feel horrible, mentally, physically, just everything. You will feel really, really sick. So my advice is to really try and see someone before you have surgery. You can even do this after surgery, but I would say it's best to do this before. Luckily for me, I no longer like have the urge to eat fast food or anything crazy. So yeah, I am lucky, but I know there are some people that really struggle, especially in the beginning, with not being able to eat some of these foods. Some of the foods that they could like quickly go and eat before, some of the foods that kind of made them feel good for a few minutes, and then after, obviously, they felt horrible, and the weight gain and all of that. I don't know, I'm not trying to ramble, but I just want to point out that it's really important to fix your relationship with food before you get surgery. So something that I have experienced that is amazing, for me anyway, I think this is really good. I am a snorer. I think I have sleep apnea. I've diagnosed myself when I was younger. I had my tonsils removed. I was very young, because I used to keep my parents up. My snoring was that loud that I was a child snoring down the house. Anyway, something that I've noticed is that two things about my sleep. People have mentioned in my house that my snoring is not as loud as it used to be, so I'm really happy about that. But also, I definitely am able to fall asleep really quickly, but a problem that I've had for the past few years is that I do not sleep for the entire night. So I used to always, literally always wake up around 2 a.m. Doesn't matter what time I went to sleep. I could have gone to bed early, late. I'll wake up at 2 a.m, 2 to 3 a.m, and then I wasn't able to go back to sleep. I've always been an early bird, but this really used to affect my day. So I would be tired all day. I would be grumpy and just annoyed at everything just because I didn't get enough sleep, and this was literally every single day for me. So yeah, that is something that I am quite happy about. I now get a good night's sleep and nothing is waking me up. Literally nothing is waking me up. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. For now, I have no problems with it, but yeah, that's something that I have noticed post surgery. As usual, I have my notes here, guys. Look at my baby Cash. By the way, oh my gosh, so if I haven't said this already, I know some of you are like, where's Cash? Is Cash coming? Have you abandoned him? I finally sorted it out, and I finally, guys, oh, it has been a struggle, but he's finally on his way. His flight is booked and my puppy is coming. I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm gonna save all of that for another video when I actually like show you guys my baby, and I'm gonna do a whole vlog of me picking him up and everything. Anyway, let's get back to this video because I get too excited when I speak about my dog, my little son, my baby. Okay. Another thing that I have noticed post-surgery is that I am now so clumsy, and when I say clumsy, it's ridiculous. Sometimes, like, I don't know if it's my brain, I don't know if it's because I'm tired or just not focused or what, but I have had moments where I literally will be about to fall. And I know that sounds kind of worrying, and I'm saying it so like nonchalantly, if that's the word, but yeah, I have had really clumsy moments. I've had moments where I've like dropped things, and I don't know why it happens. I probably need to do more research and obviously like keep track of it, because it's not like something funny, but it is something that I've definitely noticed, that I've been a lot more clumsy. I fell the other day in the corridor for no reason. Actually no, I slipped. And it's not necessarily like I feel like, woo, my world is spinning and I feel really dizzy. I've literally just been really clumsy, and yeah, I could just not be paying attention. But something worth noting, the last thing that I'm going to mention, I put this one at the end just because it is very much TMI, but I'm going to say it anyway, guys. Constipation is real. Constipation is so real post-surgery, and this is only something now that my body said, okay, I'm ready to go toilet again. But it's taken about 7 weeks. I'm not saying 7 weeks since I've been toilet, but it's taken 7 weeks for my body to get back to normal. Or let me say my bowels. Oh my gosh. In the beginning, I would go days without going toilet, and it's such a struggle for me because I actually used to go toilet every day, if not once, more than once a day. So when I was going through those stages where I wouldn't go toilet for days, I would feel so horrible, and I hated it. I did actually in the beginning stages take liquid laxatives, because for a period of time you can't actually swallow tablets because, you know, your stomach is brand new, and the lining and everything, you don't want to affect that. So I was taking liquid laxatives, not all the time, but when I needed to, under the instruction of my dietitian. I have to make that clear. I do still regularly speak with my dietitian. She makes sure everything's okay. I actually know people that don't go to toilet for a very long time, and I'm just like, how do you do it? Like, this is not healthy, it's not good at all. But I'm happy. I'm back to normal now, and the girl is going. So yeah, anyway, so that is probably the last thing that I have, and when I say the last thing that I've noticed, the last major thing that I've noticed. Oh, before I end this video as well, again, because I know someone's going to ask this question, I did my surgery in Turkey with Clinic Hub UK Bariatric. My experience was really good. I will leave the details down below. I do have a discount code, so if you've done all your research and you're ready to get the surgery, look in the description box down below. I have a £100 discount for you there if you use my discount code and click the link. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.